Down that way, green fly again. Cork stone, as you can tell. Cork. Morning. Yeah, well, we're back in the Peak District today. We are on Oldfield Lane where we've been before. So we've just come from this way. I've just discovered what I thought was private woods, and it's a beautiful little walk. And then you just short sudden up the path, and then you're on Oldfield Lane again. So Oldfield Lane again, been up this way. Very steep walk up 2, 3, I don't know, probably 400 foot. And then it's over to Corkstone and then Stanton Moor trig point. There's not going to be 300-mile-an-hour winds as usual whenever I go up there. Then it's over to the Nine Ladies. We'll drop back down onto the Birchover Lane, I think it is, in Stanton Lees. I've got bit through there, and then it's back through to Rowsley. I think it's through Pilbara, I think. But when I did the winter walk and I got all those fantastic sunray photos of a Ribble Bridge, it's on that back road, so it'll bring us out through Rowsley itself. But yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day. I've done it today preferably because the rest of the week's going to be 29, 30, 31. Today is going to be about 26 degrees by about dinner time onwards. So yeah, there's a little bit of a breeze, but hopefully we can get stuff sorted, and yeah, it's going to be a belter of a day. So let's show you the full route.
Starting at Darley Bridge, we head up onto Oldfield Lane and then Clough Lane. As we get bullied by the green fly, we start gaining height towards Stanton Moor. We then go towards the highest point of the day and get those incredible views. We then head back down and towards the beautiful village of Stanton in Peak. And finally head back down to Rowsley and home.
So, I've climbed quite a bit already. I don't know if we're halfway or not, it's been that long. It's not as steep as I thought it was, I remember. Unless I've been doing that much hill walking over the years, that is classed as steep, but to others it will be like a mountain. Without these, I'd be knackered, because normally I'm rushing up here by now, but too old. Too fat and old, and my moves are showing. Hence why I'm going back to why I'm back at the gym. Yeah, the walk's coming up in August. I am thinking, only thinking, that's dangerous for me, I know for some people would agree, that, how about I do some hiking and photography walks? What do you say to that? Show you exactly what I do. Today, I don't know how many, green fly again, I don't know how many photos I'm going to get because it's really hazy, and it's going to be a difficult one, but we'll see what we can do. But anyway, I will report back to you at the top, and I'll speak to you shortly. Right, anyway, no, we're not at the top because we've got up there to go yet. Fucking never flipping end, sorry. I'll stop swearing so much on video. Anyway, there's a path down that way. Green fly again. As you can tell, it's getting warm now because I'm a bit sweaty better. But I think down that pathway, if I remember rightly, there was disused quarry. It don't literally drop off, I'm sure it goes around the side of it. I might be wrong because it's been a while since it's been up here, but got loads of little paths up there going off and everything. So yeah, it's worth it. Like I say, you can spend ages exploring around these woods and everything else, because that way, eventually, it just basically leads you over to Stanton. Anyway, I'm getting attacked by green flies, literally hitting the facing with them. So I'll see you at the top. Right, anyway, I'm going to keep doing this all day at this rate. I don't know, it's like upon the moor. Yeah, we're at the top, and I'm out of breath. So I've drank about half a litre of water. So, along this lane, over the fields over this way, and up onto over there. Yeah, cracking views if you've not been to Stanton Moor before. The 9 ladies, as far as I'm aware, the story go, I'll put some info at the bottom. I think they were doing dancing or something on Sabbath, which is Sunday, which is a big no-no in any religion almost. So they got turned stone. I think that was basically just the story. Excuse me if I look like a sweaty pervert at the minute. But yeah, we'll crack on. It's just undulating gently up and then down a bit, and then we'll cut across fields. Hopefully there's no moo cows. I love them, but after the other day, if not, then we'll have to go along the back lane. But yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Right, so I'll try not to swear. We've come up the lane, there's Birchover, through this sty and up there. See 3000 green fly. Anyway, it's towards Darlingdale and Matlock way, and we are off up that way. And I'm sweating like there's no tomorrow, so I'll catch up with you. So I've come out of the campsite, and the views opening up down to the valley are fantastic. Excuse me 1 second. Everywhere. Now we're going to head up. Should be, there we are, onto lane, turn right, up over this way, a bit further on, left. We're getting proper bird's eye view now, because there is Winster, and it'll come down to Wensley, then Darley Bridge. There, you can't see it, behind, you see myself behind this hill, we're Ivy Castle in Matlock, and then obviously you've got Darley this way. So this path here will take you round the edge of the moor. This one take you up towards the top and the main path around the edge of the moor, or you can go up towards Corkstone and up to the trig point. Well, as those fantastic views, you can smell something, but look at the heather coming out now, and it's only out for the next, for 2, potentially 4 weeks, depending how warm it is. So yeah, if you want to see the heather and get some photos with all this, not that gentleman up there obviously, I'd suggest you come out very quickly. So there's where we come. Get round this way, that will take you round to the Corkstone eventually. That's the main path that will go round the edge, but this one take you directly towards on the path on the Corkstone. Trig point, you have to go up a bit this way, but then the path we'll be taking will be cutting across the moor instead of going around it on this one. But the heather at the minute is looking absolutely beautiful. When you see the photos of people, let me turn the camera, when you see the photos of people that do the heather and it looks all spangly and all dead bright, it's not, it's all photoshopped or it's messed about with the editing. I'll do that a little bit, but I don't do it massively because I don't see it. I prefer to see how it is, you know, as realistic as can without being too dull. But even then, the colours on here, you've got the purple of the heather down here, and you've got like the red of the ones coming through, and then you've got the greens, you've got the sand and everything, you've got a few black rocks and whatever else, and put that back up there, and the colours are just absolutely fantastic. And put with this sky, if it wasn't so hazy over there, as you can tell, it looks really hazy. If it wasn't hazy, you'd get some fantastic shots around there, you really would. I mean, you can anyway, but you'd have to have more of a clearer day, but never mind, stuff happens. So let's make a moving anyway, get this uphill bit down and outdone, if that made any sense. Oops, my bad. When we come up, we should have turned left, not straight on. My bad, well, not been up here for ages anyway, for over 1.5 years or 2 years. But anyway, we'll get on the right path with the gimp sticks. See you shortly. Anyway, yeah, they're still everywhere, even when it's open like it's away from vegetation. Anyway, excuse me. We are Corkstone, as you can tell. Cork, or climbing stone for some people. There is a little quarry you can go down in there too, but you're not really going to see much, to be honest with you. This path takes you back onto, I think it's Birchover Lane. Turn left, you'll drop down into Birchover. Turn right, that'll take you into Stanton Lees, where we're going to. But we are going this path here, and then right up a bit and then we're at Trig Point, then it's cut across the moor. 7 ladies, 9 ladies, excuse me, another one. I've literally, I've just been sucker punched by 3 of them. But yeah, it's a cracking walk. But there's no kids about, which is fine. I'm not complaining, obviously. I've seen one lady with 3 dogs. One of them was a golden retriever, my favourite. Come running up to me, big smile on my face, jumped on my chest. And she apologised, but there's no need to apologise. I think her name was Nala, I think. Beautiful animal. Anyway, she's had a bit of a fuss for 5 minutes and then come up here. Yeah, that's it. We'll see you at Trig Point. There we are, the Trig Point. And even now, you can't really see it on this camera, but you can see for miles. You can see way past the Peak District. I think on a clear day, over towards this way, you can see part of some of the like the mid hills of Wales. But yeah, anyway, let's get to the top. So, come from that way, there's the main path, and it's that way. But again, the green fly, it must be the heather, because it's damp, and probably damp underneath, and all the trees are dry up here, because the moorland. They must be all coming out from under there. Ooh, private helicopter. Got some in it. Not jealous, obviously. But yeah, that must be where it is, because they're hiding under the, again, we've got this thing from our watch for some reason. Must be hiding under the heather and that, because it's cooler, damp, you know, and they come out and then go back in or whatever. But it's walking through, they're not attacking you, they're all lower down, most of them. You get the odd one trying to headbutt you or something, but yeah, it's just sounded like a swarm of bees coming at you. You could stand there, you'll get the odd one coming across you and you're wafting like a nutter. But they do sound like a, oh, sorry, it's just flicking that, so apologies for shaking. It just sounds like a swarm of bees. It's, nah, that was eerie. But yeah, anyway, let's get to the stone circle and we'll show you a quick round there and another drink of water, and then it's not far from finish. I'll finish probably just after Stanton Lees, because it's just dropping down on the road from there. But yeah, catch up with you in a minute. Right, here we are. The 9 ladies. I'll put the information underneath and I'll put some on the top. Well, I'll just put it on captions underneath anyway. Well, that was the 9 ladies. Couldn't do much filming because there was a bloke sat there, well, didn't look too happy, and there was another guy with his young lad come down. So, and I think I could hear a family of children coming down. So we're just heading off the moor now. This will take us, drop us down, and it's not Birchhead Road, I think it's called Lees Lane. But anyway, yeah, still a nice little woodland walk. Not too many green fly on this bit for now. See you soon. So, well, was meant to come out further down the lane and then you can get these views. Unfortunately, they're cutting all the hedgerows and that back, so it's literally blocking the path. So if they go straight on, there's another path that goes down there, and it can bring you at the side of here past like a little garage place. Anyway, yeah, show you the views. Boom, how's that? Beautiful. It was there, right in the distance. I don't know if you can get in. Just see there, that is Yulgrave. That's where it would have been going. So that is Lathkildale down there. I think that's where this hill is here, because that's where, not far from when I come up last time, around here, or it's around these trees somewhere. And then Bradford Dale's a bit further down this way. But yeah, the views are fantastic, and there is Stanton Lees. So we'll get on there and I'll catch up with the other side. So, what we could see, that was Stanton in the Peak, sorry, my bad. Stanton Lees is another village further around the other side of the moor. If you remember the video I did in winter, it's where I was talking to a gentleman, and they get the water source basically from the moor. So they built like an underground reservoir, and it feeds that row of cottages. And it was him and his dad that built it. And apparently Severn Trent for Derbyshire turned around and said it's the cleanest water they've ever seen. No filters needed. So there you go. But yeah, Stanton Peak, sorry. We would have gone down further, but unfortunately there was a funeral procession, so I ain't going around filming photos on that. If I've got anything else, I'll put them up after this. Any photos, videos, right? But it is, honestly, it's a beautiful village. It really is. There's a pub there, used to be an award-winning pub. Don't know if it's still open or not, but yeah. So see, Yorgreve over this way. We've got, where are we? There, Haddon Hall. But this road will come down this way. You'll get some crossroads straight over, and then straight down to Rowsley. I think we'll go through Hillhaw or something like that. It's literally about 3 or 4 houses. But yeah, the views, not going to get many like that where I live. But yeah, anyway, we'll finish it here, because I need to get back and get that bus, otherwise I've got an hour to wait. Hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, lots planned, lots planned while I've got the time. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and everything else. Got any questions or comments, drop them below as usual. And thank you to all the people that I've watched in the past, and followers and new followers. It does appreciate, like I say, it's only a small channel. I do it, let me swap that over, put that between my legs. There we are. Looks wrong, I know. Good job there's no car coming past. But yeah, it does mean a lot, because I do enjoy doing this, as well as the photography kind of thing. We got a few pictures, not many, but hey, it's one of them things. I'm not going home having to go through 150 photos as usual. But yeah, like I say, I'll drop the socials underneath. And if there's any walk that you want in the Peak District, that an area that you think you wouldn't mind visiting, give me a shout and I'll see if we can do a walk on it. Just an excuse to get out, really. But yeah, anyway, hope you've enjoyed it, and stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.